What's good, everybody? Corbin here, and I'm doing 5 action figure reviews in one. Mainly because these are action figures for the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie that came out a couple years ago, and it seems like I'm the only person who liked that movie and who wants more of it, who wants a sequel. I hope that movie is connected to Transformers when they do whatever they're doing with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Probably won't. Anyways, I don't know anything about G.I. Joe. I've never seen the original 2. I went to watch them a couple months ago, put them in my queue, and as soon as I went to watch them, they got removed from Paramount Plus. So, unless they're back on Paramount Plus or on a different app, I still have not seen them. One day I will give them a try. I hear that they're fun movies too, just, overall, they're not good G.I. Joe movies, I hear, but they are fun movies, and it seems like people grow to love them as time goes on, like the Star Wars prequels. Now, I've never watched an episode of G.I. Joe. I've seen some clips from randomness through life. Closest I've ever gotten was the G.I. Joe Community episode. I know a lot of their names. I know the main characters here that I'm about to... Well, these aren't the main characters, but, these guys here, and then Zim Zam, right? That's the guy. Duke. Now that I say I know their names, I can't think of a single freaking name. But I know their names, guys. I know some of their names. And I can point out a handful of them. I personally just have... It's never been a thing I really wanted to get into. But Snake Eyes looked like an interesting enough movie, so I got it from Redbox, whenever that hit Redbox, and I checked it out, and I ended up really enjoying it. Obviously, I didn't think it was movie of the year, probably not even top 5 or top 10 for me. I don't know how many movies came out that year. I think it was like 2021 when this came out. But still, I really enjoyed the movie. I'm not going to get into the movie because I could do a review or something for that. Anyways, I got all 5 of the action figures for that movie from Classic Classics, which, now these guys, I don't know if you can get any of them anymore because it's been a good while, but you can always get, is it Hasbro who makes these? Hasbro G.I. Joe action figures. Constantly, we just like a week or two ago got in some new ones at the time of this recording, got in some new people. I don't know their names, but they're G.I. Joe people. Anyways, that's one figure line we stay stocking, so check out all of our locations, guys, and you can get yourselves G.I. Joe Hasbro action figures. What are they called? Classified series. Anyways, but here's the classified series for G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. Is it G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes? I don't know. Anyways, this Snake Eyes is cool. He's played by, I think his name's Henry Golding. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He keeps popping up in a lot. I'd say like a movie a year for the past 5 years. He's been popping up in a lot. So good for him. He's a fine actor. But yeah, his suit looks great. And him and Storm Shadow, I imagine they'd be great for customizing as well, just because, the straight black and the straight white. But yeah, and then he's got this little strap here, and it moves around his head. Yeah, these are literally the only G.I. Joe figures I've ever played with. There's a lot of cool ones that come in the store that I want to play with. I just don't bother with because, they're not ones that I personally know. Alright, and then here we got head. And personally, I feel like it looks a good bit. I think it has Henry Golding's likeness. Yeah, looks good. I think he definitely looks cooler with his, mask on. But yeah, and then so he's got a sword. Good lord, I could not get that out. And then that goes right there, so he can have it on his person. And then here's his helmet again, off of his body. And he's got 2 little daggers. So y'all over there. We'll hop over here to... I feel like this person's the second main character of the movie. Akiko. From what I can find on Google, and I'm pretty sure my coworkers also said that she's not real? I don't know. Let me know down below, guys. Is Akiko based on any character from G.I. Joe? Is she a character? To my knowledge, she is not a character, but I enjoyed her enough. Out of the 5 action figure people, I'd say she's my 4th favorite out of the characters. And then she comes with staff, and then this, they're like supposed to be the same thing but broken apart, which I mean, maybe it would have just been too hard to do, but you would think they would have just made this be able to come apart. Okay, then we got my girl Scarlet, played by the lovely Samara Weaving. I mean, she has been blowing up for the last, 5 years, guys. Ready or Not, if you have not seen that, go see it. Bill and Ted Face the Music, the Babysitter franchise, G.I. Joe, Scream, other things I'm sure that I'm not thinking of. Ooh, Babylon. She's just fantastic, and she just keeps popping up. She's a great actress, and she is making a name for herself. But yeah, and I think they got all these actors' likenesses great. But yeah, I think they got Henry Golding and Samara Weaving, the only 2 of these actors I actually know. I think they got their likenesses real well. From what I know of all their costumes, I feel like they did a good job at like modernizing, live actioning it. And she's got a little baby mini crossbow, like Huntress type deal. And we'll hop over here to Baroness. She is a bad guy in the movie, and then like joins our side for a little bit, to help beat the bad guys. You know what I mean if you've seen the movie. Yeah, she's got little holsters here in the back she's got little knives. I might be putting them in wrong, or maybe I don't know. They go in some way. They probably go in this way. Yeah, there you go. Just a little hard to get them in there. Hers has a little peg hole. Does everybody have a little peg hole in their back in case you want to stick something there? Alright, yeah, so everyone has little peg holes on their back in case you have. Maybe in case you want to customize them or get more accessories, so you can put sword holders and whatever. Let me see if it works. Yep, holds in there real nice and snug, so that's real cool. Yeah, there she is. And then she comes with the 2 knives I showed you. This gun, and you can take off the silencer. And then she also has her glasses. You slide them right in here. If I can get them in there. Oh, we're missing a hole. And they fit nice and snug on her face, and they're losing them. Yeah, guys, and these are great figures. From what I can tell, all the Hasbro classified figures they're high quality and they look like the characters. But I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. Is there like something, is there like a way like to help me, like if Snake Eyes continued as a franchise, I would become a G.I. Joe fan, like at least in that sense, because I would continue to buy those action figures and merch for that movie. What's a good way? Because I don't know, it's old Saturday morning cartoon as an adult, like just if I would have watched it as a kid, yeah, I probably would have enjoyed it. But just starting it randomly as an adult, I don't think that really works, So like, is there a good way to become a G.I. Joe fan? Comics, the other movies, are there modernized cartoons for them? I don't know. Let me know, guys, is there a good way for me to dip my toe in this and really become a G.I. Joe fan? And then he also has, that comes off his back. Oh. I don't know if it matters which way it goes. Doesn't look like it. And then he comes with 2 swords. And the swords can go in there. Bada bing, bada boom. Again, I don't know if it really matters which one, because that clicks in a lot better. I wouldn't think. I've seen where like they do that. You know what? I'm not even gonna explain it. Oh, and then here's his face. Oh, and where'd he go? All right, there's his face. Looks good. Got the scar. And he's a good guy the entire movie. Builds a nice relationship with Snake Eyes, and then turns evil at the end and becomes Storm Shadow. And I'm sure we won't get a sequel to that, but I would love it. And I would see it in theaters, because I don't think... Did this even hit theaters? And if it did, it was a very... Because it was after COVID, right? It was pretty shortly after theaters opened back up, I feel like. But yeah, that's in there. Yeah, I think these are fun figures. I think they look great to go with the movie. I personally enjoyed the movie a good bit. But yeah, if you guys are looking for any G.I. Joe classified figures, you know where to get them. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the movie too, let me know down below. Like, I mean, do you like it at all? I don't know. Is it a good adaptation? And like I said, I don't know anything about it, but like, let me know what your thoughts are on the characters and the casting and whatnot. But yeah, that's it. Until next time.